Latavius Murray, who finished as running back 33 last year, 146 rush attempts, 656 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. Had a little bit of work through the air with 23 receptions, 26 targets, 176 yards, and 1 touchdown through the air. Guys, your thoughts on Latavius Murray?
Latavius Murray is a nice piece to have because he's a standalone backup, right? You can put him, he can be a bench player on your team, but you can throw him in on a flex for whether it's a matchup or whether you have guys on bye or if Kamara gets nicked up, right? And that happens from time to time. It's a long season, but Latavius Murray does have standalone value to be able to carry that workload on his own. We've seen that through the course of his time with the Saints. If Kamara does go down. So he's a guy that I like. I do like him because I feel like I can get value off of him where he's going off of draft boards. I know there's been a couple times where I think I've waited just around too long. I haven't talked myself into it enough and thinking that I'm going to sneak him back to me. And I keep getting picked off. So I need to adjust my thought process on that. But he's a guy that you can have comfort with. He's a safe floor. They're going to use him every week. So you do get consistent production out of him. And then, on the weeks where if you have to play him, you're just hoping for a touchdown, right? Like that's what you need to set him up to continue to get him into that consistent mid to upper end of RB3, low end RB2 status. Is you need the touchdown to go with the production, but he's a guy who complements Kamara well, and the Saints do a good job of using his skill set within the offense to make sure he's a productive piece for them.
While he's not the young pup that he once was, he's still not that old. But yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, in that he does have standalone value, but he really, I think if you do have Kamara, he's a guy that you should want to target, but hope that he doesn't pass you by, because that is a decent fill-in if Kamara goes down. I think it's crazy, though, that he had 4 touchdowns on the ground and 1 through the air, and Kamara had 6 in one game. So the 5 touchdowns that he scored all of last season did not equal 1 of Kamara's amazing, unbelievable football games against, mind you, the Vikings was who that game was that eliminated them from the playoffs last year. I think if he can find the end zone a little bit more, then I would be a little bit more comfortable with his standalone value. But to me, I view him more as a handcuff than a guy that I am really targeting as standalone value.